Hey guys, really sad news coming out tonight. Angus Cloud, the Euphoria star, has passed away at only 25 years old. Now, we're going to get into this. People are saying it had something to do with he couldn't deal with the loss with his dad, and I'm sure that is true. But you guys, we cannot ignore the elephant in the room. Remember when Angus Cloud's ex-agent sued him? Do y'all remember that? Remember when he said that producers on Euphoria, that the people he worked with, that his management knew he was struggling, knew he had fallen back into his old habits, knew that he was putting himself in peril, and they didn't care. All everybody cared about was getting a dollar from him. Remember when Angus's management smeared his ex-manager, his new management, being like, oh my God, he just wants a dollar. He's making up things. There's nothing wrong with Angus. And the whole time they knew this boy was struggling. The whole time they knew this boy couldn't deal. The whole time they knew he needed serious help and serious intervention, not just to deal with his addictions, but to deal with also mental health issues. And even at the time when his dad died, everybody was there to take their payout and nobody was there to help him. You guys, this is so sad. Let's get into what TMZ reports. They actually have details. They said that Angus Cloud, famous for Euphoria, has died at his family's home in Oakland. The actor's family tells TMZ it's with the heaviest heart that we had to say goodbye to an incredible human today. As an artist, a friend, a brother, and a son, Angus was special to all of us in so many ways. Last week, he buried his father and intensely struggled with his loss. The only comfort we have is knowing Angus is now reunited with his dad, who was his best friend. Angus was open about his battle with mental health, and we hope that his passing can be a reminder to others that they're not alone and should not fight this on their own in silence. We hope the world remembers him for his humor, laughter, and love for everyone. We ask for privacy at this time and are still processing this devastating loss. This is so sad. The last time Angus tweeted was 2 weeks ago. He tweeted a picture of his dad and said, "Miss you, bruh." You guys, this is so sad. And I'm sure his family tried everything he could to know, everything they could to know that he was loved and he was needed. So I don't blame them. You know who I do blame? The way they're like, oh, nobody deserves to be alone. He was surrounded by people living off of him. On top of that, he was playing a role that he would be allowed to neglect his health because I think they would thought that would make it more authentic. Even how he said, oh, he was falling asleep in his Euphoria auditions and they loved it. But he wasn't pretending. It wasn't art imitating life. It was life being used for art. Now, get this. TMZ says the family isn't saying anything yet about what the cause of death is. But they're suggesting it had something to do with his struggle to cope with his father's passing. I'm sure it was just all too much. You know, he was already hanging on by a thread, doing this, self-medicating, all this stuff. I'm sure. I mean, there are very few things in life that can break someone, but passing of a parent, of a child, of someone you love dearly, come on, that's at the top of the list. They said Angus was a rising star in Hollywood and will perhaps best be remembered for his breakout role in the hit series Euphoria. His other credits include roles in movies like The Line, North Hollywood, and he had cameos in music videos from Becky G, Carol G, Juice World. They said he had two projects due to come out. I wonder if they're still going to come out. This is so tragic. 25 years old. He was a baby. He didn't even know what life was yet. and still knew the pain it could bring. They said the last time we talked to Angus was in March, where he was staunchly defending Euphoria against accusations that it glorified drug use. In his view, he felt like Euphoria only showed the brutal reality that teens and young adults are dealing with in modern day America. You guys, this is beyond sad. It's beyond shocking. It really, truly is. And you know what the funny thing is? There were so many warnings from his ex-manager. And his current management like painted him as a charlatan. It's just, you know, I get it. People talk about the dark side of Hollywood and all this other stuff. But when you see things like this, things that happen, they're saying he literally said that he was verbally abusive, severe blank addiction, emotional distress. He said he was in danger. He resigned because he was sickened by the way that everybody was treating Angus. He wrote a 21-page tweet thread. A 21-page, listen, a 21-page tweet thread crying out for help, saying that his circle of friends, his management, everybody was standing in the way. You guys, Sam Lutfi, the guy that got Britney Spears in when she was at her worst, was his management. After a friend who met him in rehab, his manager that quit, he met him in rehab. He helped him get clean. Sam offered him a job. He was doing great. When he got mad saying, yo, you're hanging around with the wrong people. What's going on? Can you stop? Like, bro, chill. He got mad. He cut him off. Probably because he wouldn't let him do his stuff in peace. He cut him off. And Sam Lutfi, a Britney Spears fame, Sam Lutfi, I remember he managed Lindsay Lohan at one point when Lindsay was out there. You guys, this is so sad. And Sam Lutfi, wow. You know, mm, I wonder what everyone's going to say. I wonder what the producers to turn the other cheek is going to say. I wonder what everybody's going to cry about. You guys, I hope that, well, I don't even have to hope. He is resting in peace. He's with his dad. It's so sad that somebody so young, full of so much, right? Full of so much hope and potential, passes away so young. And it's not just him, hundreds of thousands of people are passing away for the same issues. And I just really find it disgusting that every single news article, and this ex-manager was like, you guys, he has a severe problem. He's being preyed on. He is actively in the throes of a deep, heavy addiction. Every article you read when you Google, it's like, oh, the manager blasted him on the way out. The manager just wants money. He's just going for money. And everybody overlooked the fact that he even said, yo, he just OT. Like, there is something seriously wrong. He literally said, Angus is currently being managed by Sam Lutfi, and I find it incredibly interesting how Sam is somehow always associated with celebrities who are dealing with mental health and or issues. He literally said, so please keep Angus in your thoughts and prayers. He said he relapsed. Behavior towards me had become extremely abusive. He'd gone to the extent of degrading me publicly in front of friends and family, even my colleagues. You guys listen. He said in January 2022, he received a frantic call from one of Angus's roommates who said Angus was ODing, and he gave the actor Narcan CPR and did mouth to mouth. He said when he came to, he actually bleh, all over his face. You guys, listen. He's been ringing the alarm for years and nobody's been listening. Anyway, RIP to Angus. And if anybody is dealing with these same issues, please reach out. There's hotline. Please reach out. Please get help. Doesn't have to be like this. Doesn't what happened to Angus? It doesn't have to be like that for you. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.